Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
School basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams. This is Tennessee's most complete high school basketball coverage.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Ray's Axe, South Fork Physical Therapy, Lumber King, Potter's Ace Hardware, Salvage LLC, Highland Telephone and Highland Communications, Mark's Family Pharmacy, TNT Car Wash, and by title sponsor, First National Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening. Welcome to Wartburg High School. Tonight we have the semifinals of the District 3A tournament. It's boys' turn tonight. Tim Smith with you for the play-by-play.
Mark Matthews with color.
Ben Garrett, just here to be here.
All right, we're glad you're here with us, Ben. No Kevin tonight, and we'll miss him, but we'll get him back with us on Monday. Big game tonight. It's been a big week here in Wartburg for this district tournament. A couple of play-in games here on Tuesday night, and the Lady Bulldogs and the Bulldogs both used that home court advantage to advance into the semifinal round. The Lady Bulldogs last night, they fell against Coalfield in a tough-fought game, and it went right down to the end. But Coalfield pulled away 66-58. And then, of course, in that second game, it was Oneida and Sunbright in an overtime game, 47-43. You know, Mark, we come in tonight to Dallas Davis Gym. Here they call this the Dog House. It was cold in here.
Yeah.
It was cold as the free throw shooting night the two teams combined for last night. They were 29 of 60 from the line last night, the two teams. It was awful free throw shooting for both, and it was just who would get it together at the right moment and get out here with a win, and Oneida was able to do it in overtime.
Yeah, and both teams, like you say, struggled, but the Lady Indians kind of put it together there late and was able to hit free throws down the stretch, and Kelsey Pike and Caroline Keaton hit some big free throws there towards the end of the fourth quarter to put it into overtime. Rayleigh Bush hit a big three to get all that started, and what a game that was. Had a tough time scoring in the first half. Only scored 11 points, but we held them to 17. Our defensive play was outstanding last night. Just had trouble shooting. Scored 36 in the second half. Was able to come out of there with a victory.
Sets up a couple of really good matchups Monday night. And the consolation game, you're going to have the homestanding Lady Bulldogs. They're the 4th seed. And you're going to have the Sunbright Lady Tigers, the 2nd seed. We'll try to get that win, but both of those teams are going to be traveling when the region opens up a week from tonight, and one will likely go to Harriman, one will likely go to Greenback. That's the likely matchups there. In fact, that is the matchups because those games were played last night in District 4 as well, with Greenback defeating Oakdale 58-15. Harriman beat Midway 43-22. So we know that the Oneida Lady Indians and the Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets, one of them is going to be a district champ, and one will host Midway, and one will host Oakdale. They're both going to be at home a week from tonight. So that's kind of the girls' side. But tonight we're looking at the boys' bracket, and this boys' bracket gets underway this evening. As we mentioned, the Wartburg Bulldogs defeated Coalfield on Tuesday night 51-45. It was a tight game, and they advanced to play the Oneida Indians, so that's the 4th seed. And Oneida's the top seed here. The Indians have only been beaten once in district, but it was in their last district game. Tonight's second game on the bill, Sunbright, the number 3 seed, and Oliver Springs, the number 2 seed. Coach Wesley Rather, Coach Kevin Honeycutt, they've done a great job with those two teams.
Yeah, and Oliver Springs, what a win that was for them on their home floor, and last regular season game to be ever played there before they were going to build a new gym. So a lot of emotions. They were running really high that night, and Indians had their chances. was up at 10, 11, 12 points there at one time, and Oliver Springs battled back. Really, really good Oliver Springs basketball team that could make some waves here in this tournament.
All right. Oneida and Wartburg have played twice. The Indians have won both of those, but the one that was played here wasn't so long ago and wasn't such a big difference. We'll talk about that when we return. We'll take a break as you're listening to the District 3A semifinals. It's the Oneida Indians, the Wartburg Bulldogs, coming up here on the IH Sports Network.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place. A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Wartburg High School. The Oneida Indians, the Wartburg Bulldogs. It's semifinal number 1 of the District 3A tournament. The 4 participants for next week's region battles will be the Oneida Indians, the Wartburg Bulldogs, the Oliver Springs Bobcats, and the Sunbright Tigers. And they'll decide tonight if you get to play at home and if you get to play for a championship. Mark, the Indians, the Bulldogs we mentioned, Oneida has taken care of Wartburg twice. Coach Joe Lane's team is 7-18. They were 1-7 in district play, but I can never find comfort when you're playing Joe Lane and Wartburg. And here's 3 factors that I think favor the Bulldogs going into this matchup tonight. I can really give you 4 because I just thought, 1, the Indians lost their last game. They're coming off a loss. So here's the 3 major factors, though, I see. Number 1, the Bulldogs had a warm-up game on Tuesday. Usually that plays to the advantage of a team. Oneida has not played competitive basketball in a week. Wartburg played Tuesday night and won. Wartburg is on their home court. And this home court is more of an advantage than a lot of other places because of factor number 3, and that's the student section, because they are rowdy and loud and give you all kinds of trouble. So there's my 3 Wartburg factors.
Yeah, I think you're right on all three of those, Tim. Oneida, you have to be pretty confident if you're Coach Jake King and this Oneida basketball team. You're the regular season district champs. You've lost 1 game, although that loss came last week against Oliver Springs by 2 points. I think that's an advantage for them coming into this tournament, having lost on the road in a really hard-fought game, but knowing that you're not invincible, that you have to work extra hard to beat this bunch on their home floor. And not only that, this Wartburg team, in the back of their mind, they have to think, can we beat Oneida? They've already lost to them twice, by 21, by 12, although the last game was closer than that 12-point spread there. And they have to have a little bit of doubt in their mind, thinking that they can't beat this Oneida basketball team.
So if you say that, that means the Oneida Lady Indians will have that doubt in their mind on Monday because they've lost to Coalfield twice.
Possibly.
You might see it different Monday.
I'll probably will.
Yeah, probably will. Yeah. That's all right. All right, we're going to take another break for our sponsors. It's semifinal district action from Wartburg, the 3A tournament. Oneida and Wartburg coming up next.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Wartburg High School, Dallas Davis Gymnasium, the Oneida Indians, the Wartburg Bulldogs. It's the semifinals of the district tournament. It's an age-old matchup between these two teams, and it just feels like home to be here at Wartburg in the district. And Ben, big game. You joining us tonight. Glad to have you.
Yeah, it's been a few years since we've been here, since any of us have been here for a postseason game, but since I've been here for a postseason game. And, we got on that a lot back in the day when it was here every year. But now I got to tell you, since we've been away for a few years, it's pretty cool to come back here for district tournament. I mean, they do it right, and they always did do it right. The hospitality room is great. They run things well. But it's just, you like this gym, you like this feeling, and, of course, the familiarity of it is part of that, because how many great games have we seen here in the past 15, 20 years in the postseason? A lot. And it's going to be two great games tonight. Oneida Wartburg should be a good game, and I'm going to tell you, the second game tonight, Sunbright and Oliver Springs, that sucker's going to be a barn burner.
It's a war. They split in the season,
yes.
And, Jacob King got the coach of the year. They voted before that Oneida Oliver Springs matchup. I'm just going to tell you, I think that Wesley Rather has a huge case to at least be co-coach of the year, Mark, with what he did at Oliver Springs. Are you going to join me, or are you just going to look at me and make me feel like I'm out of place?
I really think you're out of place there. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. He did a fantastic job there. He got those guys to play hard, and he's done a great job all year.
He took over a place that was in trouble, just like Jake did. They both came in, and they both turned the programs around. We're going to take a break while we do the national anthem. We'll have starting lineups opening tip coming up next. Oneida Wartburg semifinals, IHSN.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville. Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. Just in time. Great rendition, by the way, of the national anthem. We didn't have it, but a Wartburg senior here, I believe her last name was Wade, did a great job on the national anthem just now and sets the tone for a couple of great games this evening. The Oneida Indians, the Wartburg Bulldogs. Starting lineup's going to be announced. And first, they will announce the Wartburg Bulldogs. They are the home team, but they are the lower seed. They're the 4th seed. But the first man announced is the district MVP, Tanner Johnson, and he earned that. A great player for Wartburg, dressed in the home blue uniforms with white numerals. They also will start tonight Elijah Hines, Tanner Brandstetter, Stephen Jones, and Caleb Queenie. That's Joe Lane's starting 5, and it has been each time we have seen them. So the Bulldogs and are the 4th seed. Now the top-seeded Oneida Indians. Wartburg coached by Joe Lane. The Indians coached by Jacob King. And the starters for Oneida tonight: Landon Lindbergh, Mason Keaton, Jacob Perry, Zeb Spradlin, and Rylan Duncan. Oneida in the home white uniforms with orange numerals trimmed in black. The Indians with a 17-8 record. Wartburg with a 7-18 record. And records mean absolutely nothing now.
No, absolutely.
This is not an elimination game, but it is a game that will provide a home region matchup, which could be a huge advantage for someone to have. And it will be. Oneida moves right to left as you view your dial as we get started here tonight. Quarter number 1 from Wartburg. It will be Tanner Brandstetter and Zeb Spradlin to tip it. The officials checking with the bench, checking with the clock. And we're set to go with District 3A semifinal basketball. The tip controlled by the Indians. Mason Keaton will bring it across midcourt, picked up by Jones. Spins out near midcourt, now works down to the left wing. Turns and looks to Perry, top of the key. Steps right just inside the circle, dumps it to Duncan, lays it off the glass, off the iron, no good. It rolls off the right side. Rebound is going to be Hines. He's looking to pass deep down the right side. Caleb Queenie drives back out near the elbow. Now pitches to Jones, has a look at the three. Oneida sloughing off of him. Back down to Queenie. He's looking in at Brandstetter. Nothing there. They work around the perimeter, and now it's the player of the year, Tanner Johnson. He pitches back to Queenie. Now around right side, Hines. Calling for Jones, looking in at Brandstetter. Duncan taking that away. Very patient, well-run offense by Coach Joe Lane here. Hines again looking, bounce feed in. Brandstedter's pushed low. Turns, the shot is short, much like Rylan Duncan's first toss, and neither team scores on their first possession. Back the other way, Duncan out in the right corner, wants to drive around Brandstetter. Gets picked up, pitches to Zeb Spradlin. Now it's going to be Lindbergh. Looks in at the paint, not going to go. Back out top, Perry around to the right wing. Keaton peels off a screen for the three. It's going to be short. Rebound, Brandstetter hauls it in. Gets it to Johnson. Now he's on the run up the right side. Mismatch defensively, but Lindbergh gets back in time to contest the basketball. He works it over to the left side. Hines for three. The shot no good. Rebound tipped. And it's going to be Keaton tapping it out ahead. Bounce feed, Zeb Spradlin. Layup no good. The follow by Keaton, good. And the Indians are on the board first. Oneida will pressure full court against Wartburg with a 2-0 lead. And Hines has the basketball up the right side. Attacking against Perry. Calls for Queenie. He comes out to get it. Circles top of the key. Now Jones to the left corner. Johnson fakes right. Goes left. Baseline pull-up jumper by Johnson. Rattles but won't go. That was halfway down. Comes out. Rebound's going to be Duncan. We're 2 minutes in. Oneida leads 2-0, and Keaton has it baseline. Tries to kick it over. Spradlin, juggling catch. Gets it to Duncan, who drives. Ducks his head for the shot. No good. Gets his own rebound back up. No good. Rebound Tanner Brandstetter. Oneida missing a lot of shots close. Using the backboard and not getting it to go, Mark.
Yep. It's just rattling around. And Lady Indians struggled with that same thing last night.
This is Hines with the basketball. Wartburg down 2-0. Jones looking in at Brandstetter. Had an opportunity. Instead, he hits Johnson on the run. Pulls up, jumper, tied.
Boy, he's smooth. Hit him right in the paint. Shot it from about the free throw line. Little below it.
Wartburg will return the favor of full court pressure. It's a full court man, and Keaton's going to bring it up against Hines with little trouble. Now he's out on the right side. Takes a stab, gets a reset of the count. Bounce feed comes over to left side. That's going to be Perry. Off a pick from Spradlin. Nearly a moving pick. Gets it to Duncan, now down to the corner. It's going to be Keaton driving the baseline, bounce feed across, trying to get it to Lindbergh. It's kicked out of bounds by Tanner Johnson. 5:09 to play first quarter. We're tied at 2.
Really good ball movement by these Indians, and had probably a good look there by Landon Lindbergh. Just couldn't get him the ball.
Keaton to work it in from the baseline, popping open. Perry, but a late catch caused a hesitation on the shot. It's up, no good. The follow by Keaton is no good. The rebound is going to be Jones. Now he's bringing it across midcourt. Transition. Hines drives baseline, working in against Spradlin. Clears the way with his left elbow and is called for the charge. Elijah Hines. And if they're going to call that, Mark, Oneida's going to have to be careful because we use the elbow a little bit from time to time.
We do. We clear it out ourselves.
Timeout, Oneida. 4:54 to play first quarter. Your score, Oneida 2, Wartburg 2.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. Out of an Oneida timeout. Indians have it. Mason Keaton out near midcourt working against Jones. Turns his back, passes over to the right wing. Lindbergh, juggling catch, looks in, drives against Queenie, gets the double team, kicks it out to Duncan. Duncan drives baseline, under contact, layup, rolls around, comes off. Another miss down low for the Indians. Getting looks in the post, but not finishing. And now it's Wartburg the other way. They'll be looking for their first lead. Tanner Johnson pulls up and drains it. Lindbergh in the back pedal, lost his balance and fell, and Johnson knocks down his third and fourth points. And now Landon Lindbergh, bounce feed ahead to Perry, to the right corner, Spradlin. Back over to Lindbergh, fakes the pass, jump stop in the paint, tries to tie it, does. Lindbergh with the answer.
Yeah, Landon wanted that and bad. He got crossed up down here by Johnson, did a good job, and Lindbergh gets it back down the floor and scores 2.
Halfway through the first quarter, it's tied at 4, and Queenie has the basketball to the elbow. Cut off by Keaton. Here's a pull-up jumper from Johnson. He's feeling it, but he doesn't knock this one down. Rebound is going to be Perry. Out ahead to Lindbergh in a 4-4 game. Lindbergh takes it to the paint, pitches to Duncan. A lot of contact. No shot is going to be made, and no call is going to be made, and Queenie brings it the other way. Only one foul called in this one so far, and it is against the Indians. 4-4, and now here's Tanner Johnson with the basketball out on the left wing. Skip pass over wide open. Jones for 3. Good. Stephen Jones knocks down the three-pointer, and it's 7-4. Back the other way, Oneida with the basketball, and this is going to be Keaton. Down to Zeb Spradlin, back out. Perry thought about the tie, and now it's going to be Keaton driving through. Contact, puts the shot up good. Mason Keaton gets the 2 to go. It's a 1-point game.
Gets top of the key, makes a move. Great job, gets down in the paint and scores for the Indians.
Inbounds is to Jones, who hit the 3 a moment ago. Now he's in front court. Wartburg with a 1-point lead. Elijah Hines down on the right baseline. Trying to back down against Spradlin. Can't do it. Pitches it back out. Tanner Johnson deep. 3. Good. Tanner Johnson. The MVP for the regular season has 7, and Wartburg leads 10-6 with 2.5 to play here in the first quarter. Keaton working up against Caleb Queenie. Couple of subs ready to check in for Wartburg at the next dead ball. And it's going to be Keaton getting past his man through the paint. Bounce feed Duncan. Can't get the shot to go, but a whistle and a foul. The first against Wartburg is going to put Rylan Duncan at the free throw line in a 4-point game.
Tanner Johnson's feeling it. And I know Coach King's wanting Landon Lindbergh to stay up in his – Landon's done an exceptional job, but you got to stay in Tanner Johnson's face no matter where he's at. He goes and gets popcorn, go with him. You got to do that. That's how we got to play him.
Well, we saw Allie Shannon do just that last night to Kelsey Pike.
Yes, did a great job.
First free throw from Rylan Duncan is no good. Are we going to start this again? He'll have another 2:18 to play in the first quarter. Oneida down 4, 10-6. Duncan eyes the mark. Second free throw, good. And now Duncan will exit. Hayden Bronner checks in. Caden Rector's in the action now along with Sam Bell. Oneida. And for Wartburg, Landon Queenie and Blaine Blaylock are in. They're in rear court working with the basketball right now. Blaylock gets hit with the pass, kicks it to the right corner. Caleb Queenie for 3, no good. Rebound comes off long. Brandsetter kicks it out. Johnson for 3, no good. Rebound, Bell goes up among 2 defenders and is able to clear it away now to Mason Keaton in a 3-point game. Keaton up the right side, pitches to Rector in the right corner. Rector dribbles through, pitches back out to Keaton. 1:50 and ticking. Keaton on the drive. Through the paint, dishes to Bronner. Pump fake, lays it off the glass. Good, and he's fouled. Bronner comes up with the 2, and he'll go to the line as there's been 3 fouls called in this game, all against Wartburg. 2 against Elijah Hines, 1 against Tanner Branstad.
What a head fake right there by Hayden Bronner. Got him up on his back, and then he goes up for the score. Great job, Hayden Bronner.
Bronner, as we pointed out, he usually misses the first one and then doesn't miss again. I hope it's not a reverse pattern. He ties it up here, and now down court he pokes the ball away. Caden Rector gets the steal, but it was affected by Bronner, and now the pass to Bell to Bronner for the layup, no good. Tipped by Spradlin, and it's Wartburg trying to save it in, and they throw it off of Bronner out of bounds. With 1:32 to play in the first quarter, it is 10-10, and Oneida will pressure Wartburg full court.
Looked like he went all the way around his back with the ball. Didn't look like Bronner hit it, but that's what they called.
Tanner Johnson lobs it ahead to Blaylock. He had Matthew Thomas popping open, but didn't really even look his way. Now the bounce feed to Thomas. Shot from the elbow is no good. Rebound, Keaton comes up with it. Pushes it ahead to Bell, but he loses the handle on it, trying to save it in. Could not make the connection, and Oneida turns it over. It'll go back to Wartburg with 1:14 to play in the first quarter, tied at 10.
Both teams playing really good defense and hitting some shots. Indians started out a little slow, but they've started to warm up here a little bit.
Tanner Johnson down court to Stephen Jones. Now back to Johnson. Picked up here by Rector. Starts right, goes left, pulls up just inside free throw line. Shot no good. Rebound tip. Jones back up good. Stephen Jones has 5. Wartburg leads 12-10. Oneida's Rector will bring it in from the baseline. Rector looking, gets it into Keaton. Keaton spins, gets around Blaylock up the right side. There's a triple team. Keaton looks for help. Fires it ahead to Bell. Now to Rector, who's going to attack. His pass going to be deflected and stolen by Tanner Johnson. Johnson back the other way, takes it up against Keaton, lays it off the glass good. Johnson with 9 early points, and it's a 4-point lead for Wartburg with 30 seconds to play in the first quarter. Rector gets it down in the left corner. Now he drives, pitches back out to Keaton. Keaton wants to go on Blaylock. Keaton will back up here. 20 seconds to play first quarter. Wartburg slated to get the ball to start the second. Keaton using the elbow, as we mentioned, Mark. They call it. That's the first foul on Oneida, but Keaton had that elbow out in front and gets whistled.
Yeah, and he does that. He tries to create space by doing that, and they was D'ing up on him pretty hard right there. He created a little space, but they called him for the offensive foul.
Landon Lindbergh checks in. 16.6 seconds to play first quarter. Wartburg by 4, the 4 seed at home. Going to get the ball to start the second. They've got the ball right now with a 4-point lead, and it's Tanner Johnson spinning. Kicks to the left corner. Blaine Blaylock puts up a 3. It is good. Wartburg with a 7-point lead. Oneida gets it into Rector, but they won't get a shot off, and that's the end of the first quarter of play from the semifinals. It's Wartburg 17, Oneida 10.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Wartburg. The Oneida Indians trail the Wartburg Bulldogs after one mark 17-10.
A pressure defense by Wartburg has gave Oneida some problems here.
Indians will see Wartburg get the basketball with this 7-point lead to start the second.
And normally the Indians' pressure defense causes teams problems. It's not causing Wartburg a whole lot of trouble right now. That full-court press hasn't affected them like it normally does.
For Wartburg, it'll be Landon Queenie, Stephen Jones, Blaine Blaylock, Tanner Johnson, and Matthew Thomas. For Oneida, it is Hayden Bronner, Rylan Duncan, Caden Rector, Sam Bell, and Landon Lindberg. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. They work with the basketball here in the semifinals of the District 3A tournament at Wartburg. Landon Queenie, guarded by Rector, picks it up, goes to Johnson, is poked away by Lindberg, but he can't chase it down before it trickles out of bounds.
And that's what he wants him to do. Coach King wants Landon Lindberg to be in his hip pocket all the time.
Sam Bell will exit. Mason Keaton back in. Caden Rector leaves. Jacob Perry enters. And it's going to be Tanner Johnson with the basketball. Guarded now by Lindberg. Pass goes right side. Blaylock picked up by Keaton. Now to the right corner. Jones, he hit a three earlier. Nice bounce feed into Thomas, who turns and lays it up and in. And the Bulldogs got it going, running efficiently offensively, playing well defensively, and they have a 9-point lead here in the semifinals. Perry gets it over to Mason Keaton. Keaton going to bring it up the right side for the Indians. Goes behind the back. It's tipped away, and a pushing foul against Wartburg here. Coach Joe Lane protests right there, but the official says no. Blaine Blaylock pushed Mason Keaton in the back. That's the fourth team foul on Wartburg with 7:18 to play in the first half. He's still giving him an earful.
Yeah, he's upset.
Keaton will work the ball in bounds. Bronner, tough catch, spins around Thomas. The shot good. Mark.
Basketball, but comes up with it. Big two for the Indians. They really needed that.
Lawson Swint down in the right corner, drives the baseline all the way through, gets airborne and loses it. Duncan looks out ahead to Keaton. Keaton bounce feed over to Lindberg. He'll take it up against the defender. It's good, and he's fouled. Landon Queenie is called for the foul as Lindberg takes it to the basket. And even though he's given up size, he's able to get that shot to go, making it 19-14, and now a free throw.
Yeah, great play there by Landon Lindberg. He kind of contorted his way around there and threw that up off a glass. And
Xavier Shoemaker going to get some time now. X-Man checks in. It's going to be Lindberg with a free throw in a 5-point game. And it's no good. The rebound pulled in Matthew Thomas. And now it's going to be Blaylock. Blaylock will bring it across midcourt. Working to the left. Now accelerates down to the baseline. Pitches it off. Queenie. Now Jones for three. It's good. Stephen Jones waking up here at home. He's got 8. And it's an 8-point lead for the Bulldogs as Oneida brings it into Mason Keaton. Keaton will bring it up near midcourt. Hounded by a couple of defenders. Duncan makes the catch. Gets it back to Keaton. 6:20 to go here in the first half. And Mason Keaton's going to bounce feed over to the left side. It's going to be Lindberg driving. Free throw line, kicks it out. Jacob Perry for three. Sails long. Rebound. Xavier Shoemaker back up. Shot no good, but he draws the foul probably from Thomas here. Yeah. 8-point game, 6:09 to play first half.
Yeah. The X-Man's just so strong, so powerful down there underneath. And he went up and got the rebound. Goes back up for the shot.
Oneida's going to be in the bonus. That's the 6th team foul on Wartburg. Oneida only 1 foul. Shoemaker's got 2 free throws. First one won't go, so it stays an 8-point game. And Oneida from the line so far, 2 for 5.
And we've struggled from the field a little bit.
That's Rain Ponchos, 2 for 5. Second free throw is good. Makes it a 7-point game. Blaine Blaylock will bring it across midcourt. Blaylock. Pass to the left side, Jones. Dunking out on him. Now a wayward bounce feed to Caleb Queenie is lost out of bounds, and Wartburg turns it over. It will be Oneida to bring it in, down 7. Full court pressure from the Bulldogs. And it's going to be Duncan looking for somebody to get into. Tries to get into Lindbergh, and then he loses it out of bounds as he's challenged by Caleb Queenie. That didn't look good from the beginning.
No, they've caused us trouble with that full court pressure.
Wartburg will bring it into Brandstetter. Now back to Caleb Queenie. Now Blaylock around to Jones on the right wing. Back out top. Tanner Johnson wants to drive left. Pulls up at the elbow. It's going to rattle. No good. Rebound. Rylan Duncan is able to clear it away before he tumbles down. And now Mason Keaton near midcourt is going to be called for the travel. Marquis attacking 2 defenders. And, they called the push on the 2 defenders last time, but it's probably a bet you're not going to win most of the time.
No, you're right, and great job by Joe Lane of coaching them up to double-team Mason down, and it's giving Mason problems bringing the ball up the floor. We've got to get him some help down there to bring it up.
Jones over on the left wing now pitches to Caleb Queenie, guarded here by Perry. Oh, a near walk by Queenie. Coach King in the official's ear about that. Now back around to Stephen Jones. He's got a pair of threes. Duncan's out on him on the perimeter. Now back to Johnson. 5:15 to go. Bounce feed left corner. Caleb Queenie for 3. It's good. Wartburg's able to hit the long bomb. They've got 5 of them tonight, and they have a 10-point lead with 5 minutes to play in the first half. It's 25-15. Bounce feed beautiful from Landon Lindbergh to Xavier Shoemaker for the lay-in. Landon weaves through. Gets the bounce feed, and Xavier converts it, but back the other way, it's Johnson attacking. He can't get the shot to go. Rebound pulled down by Keaton. Keaton in a run out. 2 defenders in front of him. He drives through the paint, lofts it over, no good. Tip, no good. Rebound battled for it. It's going to be Lindbergh not giving up on it and tying this ball up when 2 other Oneida defenders had turned to retreat. Landon stayed in there and got the possession.
Yep, and he's played an excellent game so far.
4:40 to go in the first half.
He's got 4 points, and, he's just been battling in there all night.
Oneida down 8, bounce feed in to Rylan Duncan, and it's batted out of bounds by Landon Queenie. So Oneida once again will bring it in from their baseline. Down 8 here as the top seed against the 4 seed with 4:38 to play in the first half. Keaton looking, gets it in to Rylan Duncan, who spins down under, lays it off the glass, and finally gets that close one to go. Hopefully that'll get him on track. It's a 6-point game. Wartburg brings it the other way with Tanner Johnson. Right wing, he dumps it in. Brandstetter fouled on a push on the floor. Two-handed shove there by Xavier Shoemaker. Trying to, as he hopped to catch that, he kind of pushed him a little bit. That's only the 2nd foul on Oneida. Wartburg will bring it in under their basket. They lob it in. Caleb Queenie makes the catch out on the right wing. Perry right there with him. Now they dump it in. Brandstetter overplayed, turns for the shot. Good. Tanner Brandstetter came down with that and turned to see he was unimpeded to the goal. And now Jacob Perry will bring it up across midcourt, nearly separated from the ball. Looking for help. He finds Rylan Duncan. He takes the dribble. Wants to go up against Brandstetter. Kind of faded away. Shot no good. Rebound is going to be Queenie. 8-point game, 4 minutes to play first half. Tanner Johnson on the attack, pulls up for a jumper, in and out, no good. Rebound, Shoemaker. Now to Perry. Perry will bring it across midcourt. Jones in tow, looks right side, gets it to Mason Keaton. He's picked up by Caleb Queenie. Keaton on the wing, going to back up here now with 3:40 to play in the first half. Oneida down 8. Here's Keaton driving, pulls up for the 2-point jumper. It won't go. Rebound tipped out right to Keaton, who kicks it to the corner. Jacob Perry for 3. Glances the iron, no good. X-Man goes up and gets it. Tipped by Keaton, good. X missed it, but Keaton tipped it in to cut it back to 6. 27-21 with 3:20 to go in the first half. Back the other way, Johnson almost traveled. Drives for the shot, good, and draws the foul. He is so smooth. Tanner Johnson gets that shot to go and draws the foul from Jacob Perry. Only the 3rd team foul on Oneida, but it'll be a shooting foul for Tanner Johnson. He has marked 11 of Wartburg's 29, and he's going to try to shoot for .12 and make this a 9-point game.
Well, I don't know if they've missed from three-point land. They've been hitting everything. They've played really well, and Johnson is certainly the real deal.
He hits it. That was a 2-pointer, but he hit the 3 for the and 1. And now Oneida down 9 in front court. Jacob Perry goes around Matthew Thomas, dishes to Zeb Spradlin for the shot. Good, strong take by Zeb, and he calms Oneida a little bit. Back to a 7-point game inside 3 minutes to play first half. Here's Johnson the other way. Kicks it to the corner. Caleb Queenie driving in. He loops it back out, trying to get it to Thomas. It'll be in rear court, and it will be a turnover. Oneida gets it down 7. 2:48 to play in the first half, but what a battle the Bulldogs are putting the Indians through.
Yeah, 7-point lead right here. Who would have thought coming into this thing that this is the way it was going to go? But pressure defense, and it's causing the Indians all kinds of problems.
Caden Rector to work it inbounds. He fires it into Mason Keaton. He looks in at Duncan, now drives, looks for help, kicks it out to Rector. Rector over to Perry. Baseline, it's going to be Spradlin. Bounce feed back out to Perry. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. 2.5 to go before halftime. Keaton drives past Landon Queenie, now circles back out. And now Keaton works to his left. Pitches to Rylan Duncan. Duncan's going to be called for taking steps here. He was a little too far out from the goal when he made that catch. 2:25 to go first half, a 7-point Wartburg lead, and now they get the ball.
Yeah, he picked up his dribble too early right there, and that's why they called him for the walk.
Down to the corner. It's going to be Swint. He gets a look at the three. It's going to be no good, and it hits the structure. So it will be Oneida's basketball. Blaine Blaylock returns to the floor. He'll replace Landon Queenie. Oneida will bring it in with Caden Rector. Still full court pressure from Coach Joe Lane's team. They've been on 6 fouls for a long time playing this pressure defense too. Oneida would be in the bonus if there's another foul. They trail by 7. And here's Keaton in front court working against Queenie. Keaton backing up. Bounce feed right side. Rector lobs it down. Duncan makes the catch. A lot of contact, and he's called for the walk. It looked like Swint bumped into him and caused him to take those steps, but the official did not call a foul.
You're right. It didn't look like he did. He did. They should have called the foul. Bad one right there. They got away with one.
Still a 7-point lead for the Bulldogs with 1:55 to play here in the first half. Into front court with it now. This is Tanner Johnson over to the right side. Stephen Jones, hot shooting in the first half. Blaylock to Queenie. Now he looks free throw line, batted away by Hayden Bronner. It's picked up by Perry. He's on the attack, going to take it up. Lays it off the glass, good. Jacob Perry, and that's created by Hayden Bronner's defense. It's a 5-point game now with 1:30 to play in the first half. Here's Tanner Johnson the other way. Blaylock wide open for 3. In and out, no good. Finally a miss from long range, and Rector gets the rebound, brings it across midcourt. His pass lobbed up and tapped out of bounds as he was trying to get it to Keith. 1:21 to play first half. Oneida down 5. It's their ball, side front court.
Every possession, they're making it hard on us.
Yes. Keaton to work the ball inbounds. He finds Zeb Spradlin. Spradlin hands it off to Caden Rector. He's being harassed by Blaine Blaylock. He'll drive to his right, picks it up. Bounce feed back out. Trying to get it to Spradlin. Couldn't make the connection. Oneida turns it over. That was a key moment too, Mark. 5-point game. 1:10 to play in the first half, and the Indians turn it over. Come up with an empty. Landon Queenie will bring it in to Blaine Blaylock. And Blaylock will work to the top of the key. Pitches to Tanner Johnson, who steps left for, I think, a 2. It's going to be no good. Rebound saved in by Wartburg, but it's going to be to Caden Rector. Now Oneida's got numbers. Rector bounce feed. Keaton takes a dribble. He's bumped and fouled on the floor by, I believe, Brandstetter, picking up his second. So it's going to be Mason Keaton to shoot 1-1 in a 5-point game.
But it was a good foul by Wartburg, not letting him get that easy bucket. They're just harassing us every time down the floor, man.
Certainly ready to play this game.
Yeah,
Sam Bell checks in for Zeb Spradlin. Matthew Thomas is in for Brandstetter.
And really, all the pressure is on Oneida.
Yes.
You know, Wartburg has nothing to lose, and they're playing lights out basketball right now.
Mason Keaton hits the front end of a 1-1. That is a huge hit. Makes it a 4-point game with 53 seconds to play in the first half. Keaton will try to cut it to 3. The free throw, good. Oneida with some confusion. Are they on full court pressure or not? Back at the other end, Matthew Thomas. Shot might have been blocked by Perry. He was defended well by Bronner, and now Oneida in transition, down 3 with 40 seconds to play in the first half. And it's again Keaton using the elbow to try to clear space.
Yeah.
And
Can't do it.
It's clear that is going to be called no matter who does it tonight.
Yeah, they're going to call it. They've called it on them. They call it twice on Mace.
41 seconds to play in the first half. And Wartburg with a 3-point lead in the basketball now. Jones with it on the left wing. Back to Landon Queenie. Picks it up just inside the top of the arc. Now back around Blaylock. He was looking at that three. Passes on it. Now they're looking in at Thomas running the baseline, working back around the perimeter. Bounce feed, Jones gets a look at a three. He's hit him earlier. This one won't go. Rebound is going to be Perry on the run with 17. 16. He gets to Lindbergh to the corner. It's going to be Bell. Back out top, Perry around Director. Shooting for the tie. No good. Backside rebound, Bell. Back out top, Perry for the tie. No good. On the rebound, it hits the wire and will go over to Wartburg with 4.5 seconds to go. So Oneida, a couple of looks to try to tie this before halftime. Now Wartburg will get it into who? Tanner Johnson makes the catch, slowed up momentarily. Midcourt heave. Oh, so close, but it's no good. End of the first half, Wartburg by 3. Your score is the Wartburg Bulldogs 30, the Oneida Indians 27.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC. Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Wartburg High School. It is halftime of the first semifinal of the night. It's the top-seeded Oneida Indians, the fourth-seeded Wartburg Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs have a 3-point lead here at the half. And really, after the emotions and how that first half felt, it feels pretty good to be within 3.
Yes, it does. It certainly does. Pressure defense by Wartburg has changed Oneida's game plan a little bit. It's, we've not been able to get the ball up court. It's been tough on us to get the ball up court. We've turned the ball over 7 times, 4 there in the second quarter. And, it's really good defense by Wartburg has caused Oneida a lot of problems. That being said, we're only down by 3 points.
Right.
How is that possible? We started shooting the basketball. We're 10 of 25 in the first half. Shooting the basketball, the best I could keep up with. So we started hitting shots so late. We missed several of those early, and then we started hitting a few.
The threes are not falling for us.
No.
We don't have a single one. Wartburg has hit 5. We kind of finally decided that's not happening. Let's take it in. Now, we're getting looks.
Yeah.
And we missed a lot of close looks early, but we started hitting them late. And that's why we've closed it to the 3, don't you think?
I believe so. We missed 8 in layups. I mean, we just missed them inside in real close. We missed 8 shots. down there close. So, and that's the easiest shot on the floor. I mean, it's easy for us to say, but with people hanging all over you, it's not. But we missed those shots early, and we kind of turned that around. We got Hayden Bronner in there. He hit a couple of big buckets. Rylan Duncan missed several there early. He finally got on the board with that layup down there. He's been battling down there hard. He's been working hard off the block and getting some looks, and they did a good job of defending Rylan.
We'll do the scoring when we come back. Another break for our sponsors. And here at halftime, your score, Wartburg Bulldogs 30, the Oneida Indians 27.
Scenic Foods is about freshness. With meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings. As well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Wartburg. The Oneida Indians trail the Wartburg Bulldogs 30-27. Wartburg is led by Tanner Johnson. He's 1 of 1 from the free throw line. That's the only free throw Wartburg shot in the first half. He hit it. He's got 12. 8 points from Stephen Jones. That's the killer. I don't think the Indians were expecting that. A couple of threes from him. 3 points each, Blaine Blaylock, Caleb Queenie, and 2 points each, Tanner Brandsetter and Matthew Thomas. Wartburg with 30 at the half for Oneida. 27 at the half. They're led by Mason Keaton. He's got 2 fouls. He's 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 8 points. That is followed by Hayden Bronner with 5 points in limited time. 4 points from Landon Lindbergh. 3 points from Ryan Duncan, 1 of 2 from the line. 3 points Xavier Shoemaker, 1 of 2 from the line. 2 points each Jake Zeb Spratt. Oneida with 27 at the half. I think, Mark, the Indians will look back at this and think about they had Wartburg with 16 fouls with 6:23 to go in the first half and didn't get another foul out of them.
Yep. And that's just good coaching, good player discipline by Wartburg. They played a heck of a defensive game in the first half. We'll see if they can keep it up in the second, Ben.
No, they can't. Here's what I think. I'm going to go back to what Tim said at the first about his 3 keys, and one of them being this Wartburg home floor and that student section. They are feeding off that energy so much. Coach Lane, I think, is even feeding off of it. He's more animated than I've seen him in a couple of years. There's no offensive continuity for Oneida because of the defense from Wartburg, but they played as well as they can play in the first half. There is no way they're going to sustain that. So I think Oneida's in good shape. Just down 3, and as well as Wartburg has played, I think they're in good shape.
All right. Had a couple of opportunities to tie it there at the end. Oneida just has not been able to hit the long-range shot. Will they keep trying? Will the Indians come back? Will the Bulldogs pull off the big upset in the semifinals? Who's going to get a home court first-round region game? Those questions are going to be answered. We got 2 quarters to do it, and we'll do it from Wartburg when we return. Your halftime score, it's the Wartburg Bulldogs 30, the Oneida Indians 27.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Scenic Foods is about freshness. With meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings. As well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. Second half underway. Wartburg, Stephen Jones, Elijah Hines, Tanner Brandstetter. The bounce feed into him goes wayward. He fell down. Chair pulled out from under him by Rylan Duncan. Also Tanner Johnson, Caleb Queenie for Wartburg. For Oneida, it's Rylan Duncan, Landon Lindbergh, Jacob Perry, Zeb Spradlin, and Mason Keaton. Oneida down 3. Here's the pass to Jacob Perry. Bank off the glass, no good, and a charge call as Perry crashes into Elijah Hines. That will be Perry's second, team's first of the second half, and now Oneida will pressure Wartburg full court.
Bless us.
They're doubling Tanner Johnson on the inbounds, and they'll get it into Stephen Jones, who gets it down ahead to Caleb Queenie. He'll attack the baseline. Now turns and looks back out to Jones, and now fires to Tanner Johnson. Free throw line, Brandstetter kicks it out to Hines in the right corner. He's guarded here by Spradlin, puts it on the floor once, goes to Jones, around to the left side. Queenie looks in, here's Brandstetter, deep in the paint, turns, jumper, rattles off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, Rylan Duncan. 3-point game, Oneida with the ball. They trail, and here's Lindbergh into front court on the left side, guarded by Johnson. He comes up, counts on momentarily. Now Lindbergh sees a baseline, attacks it, flicks it out to Duncan, and now to Mason Keaton. Keaton might have been a double dribble right there, I think. Went unnoticed, though, and now Keaton drives to his right to the wing. Jones on him, bounce feed across to Landon Lindbergh. Lindbergh driving, kicks to Perry. Now Keaton starts left, goes right, pitches it out to Spradlin. Spradlin to Lindbergh, goes off Spradlin down to the right baseline. Now looks back out top, finds a wide open Perry for 3. No good off the iron. Glances out. Now it's Johnson pushing it long down court to Caleb Queenie. Touch pass, Hines for the layup, no good. Rebound is going to be Keaton. And Jacob Perry defended that layup pretty well and back the other way. Rylan Duncan loses, I think, where he was, although he said it was a carry. I thought maybe Rylan might have stepped out of bounds. I did not see a carry, but I'm blocked a little bit from everything here by the fans down close. Still a 3-point game. Neither team has scored. And now here's Lindbergh poking it into rear court. Johnson kind of pushes him down and goes and gets it. And now comes down court with a light elbow because he's seen him called tonight. And now he gets it to Jones, back to Johnson. Brandstetter posting hard against Duncan. Now they work it around to Hines on the right corner. He's going to drive the baseline. Elijah Hines forces it up. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound pulled in. Oneida's got numbers. Here's Keaton on the drive. All the way down, fakes the pass, lays it up. No good, but he's fouled.
Yeah, he got hammered from behind right there. We got Johnson on that.
It looks like maybe Brandstetter. Or is it Johnson? No, you're right. You're right, Mark. Tanner Johnson's first.
He shoved him.
3-point game. Mason Keaton with 2 free throws. He's 2 for 2, but now he misses this one. He's 2 for 3. 30-27, it stays. We played 2 minutes of the second half. Keaton's second free throw is good, and we've got a 2-point game. And now Wartburg will bring it into Stephen Jones, as again, Oneida paying a lot of attention to Tanner Johnson, and mostly in the form of Landon Lindbergh. Now Jones hits Queenie at the free throw line. He'll put it on the floor, drives left, running shot no good, but a late whistle and a foul on Zeb Spradlin. He's going to put Caleb Queenie at the free throw line. He'll have 2 free throws, and Spradlin is called for his first, team second. Queenie has a 3-pointer in the game. This will be only the second and third free throws of the contest for Wartburg. Oneida has shot 10, and they've hit 6. Queenie's free throw won't go. 5:45 to play in the third quarter. 30-28 Wartburg.
I bet that somehow rectifies itself here in the second half.
The free throw count?
Yes.
Probably. Second shot from Queenie, no good. Rebound comes off long to the corner. Battled for, taken by Perry. Oneida with the basketball down 2. Perry looks ahead to Rylan Duncan. Duncan spins in the paint, tries to get a man airborne. Fouled on the shot, no good. Brandstedter's going to pick up his third. So Tanner Brandstetter will rotate out, and we'll see Matthew Thomas come in. They're the 2 big bodies they keep on Rylan Duncan in a rotation. Duncan is 1 of 2 from the line, and the senior will stand in with 5:36 to play in the third quarter in a 2-point game. Rylan drives his hand on his shorts on the right side, puts the shot up, hits the front of the iron, back of the iron, and bounces off.
Number 25, Matthew Thomas.
Matthew Thomas checking in a 2-point game. Rylan Duncan will have a second free throw here.
50% from the line, shooting 50% so far tonight as a team.
Duncan eyes the mark. This free throw is good. It's a 1-point game, and it will be Blaine Blaylock checking in for Caleb Queenie for Wartburg. 30-29, the Bulldogs in the lead. 5:36 to play, third quarter, and here's Blaylock to bring it up court against Mason Keaton. Blaylock's bounce feed left side, Elijah Hines quickly to Jones for a 3. It's off the mark, off and out of bounds off of Rylan Duncan's foot. A very reboundable basketball, but I think Rylan lost it, and when he lost vision of it, he lost the rebound. Now the inbounds to Matthew Thomas, to Jones, and now Blaylock. Pitches over to Hines. He's going to try 3. It's good. Elijah Hines, his first points of the game, gives Wartburg a 4-point lead again. And here's Lindbergh into front court, driving past Johnson into the paint. Hanging jumper, rolls across the iron, and good. Big driving shot by Lindbergh. Cuts it back to 2, but Johnson tries to answer at the other end. The rebound is no good, and the shot is no good. The rebound is very good by Rylan Duncan. He gets to Lindbergh, who's going to drive, pitches it out to Spradlin, and then Wartburg.
Evans is horrible as an official.
Well, Wartburg could not have been
He's terrible
in place. And Landon fell into a moving Wartburg player and is going to be called for a charge.
He needs to keep his day job. That's terrible.
So that is going to be Landon's first foul, team's third. And with 4:45 to play in the third quarter, Wartburg with a 2-point lead and the basketball. Blaine Blaylock. Oh, a near double dribble there to Jones. Now Tanner Johnson gets an open look at the 3. It's short. Rebound contested. Thomas has it. Turns, lays it up. That's a tough shot by Matthew Thomas as he powers it up and in for a 4-point lead for the Bulldogs. 4:20 to go, third quarter. Mason Keaton nearing midcourt. Now he's across. Guarded here by Elijah Hines in a 4-point game. Keaton's bounce feed is over to Caden Rector. Duncan posting hard as he works against Matthew Thomas. A lot of extra contact down there, and Thomas is going to be called for the foul. That'll be his second, team's third. Both teams with 3 fouls.
And they're being physical down underneath, and they've been doing it all ball game.
Mason Keaton will work it inbounds. Gets it to Zeb Spradlin. Spradlin circling back out, gets it to Keaton down in the left corner. Keaton working against Jones. Hines looks to Johnson, now to the left corner. Jones, 3 is blocked by Jacob Perry. With 3:46 to play in the third quarter.
You can't leave him open, but great job by Jacob Perry.
Inbounds is going to be to Matthew Thomas. And now they get around Blaylock to Johnson over in the right corner. He drives to his left, pulls up, two-point jumper, rattles, no good. Rebound. Ryland Duncan has it, and he's fouled by Matthew Thomas. That'll be the fourth team foul, the third on Matthew Thomas.
Boy, he grabbed his arm.
He did.
He sure did. He grabbed his arm right there.
And like you said, Mark, they are going at it.
They are going hard at it. It's like almost basket boxing.
Now Duncan is out there, and neither Matthew Thomas nor Branstead are on the court. This should be Ryland Duncan time, possibly. Here's Keaton spinning, and as he was going to take it across midcourt.
Has Mason done something to the officials? I mean, it's ridiculous.
So now they said he took a couple of steps before he put the basketball down.
It's like when he gets the basketball, they're out to call something on him for sure. That's just awful.
3:30 to go in the third quarter. And it's a 2-point lead for Wartburg, 35-33. Oneida just can't get over the hump against the Bulldogs here. Pass to the right side, Landon Queenie. Queenie hits Johnson. Johnson thought about a deep one, looked like. Now they go around to Blaine Blaylock. Bounce feed in, batted away by Bronner, and now Mason Keaton with the basketball. He'll race up court. Keaton goes around Queenie, lays it up, and ties this game. Whistle and a foul.
Best way to do it is go around them because they're going to certainly call a dang charge on you if you try to go over them. Great job by Mace.
That's on Stephen Jones, his first. That even got Grandma Sharon up and cheering. The free throw won't go. The rebound, Hayden Bronner powers it in to Rector to Keaton for three. No good. Rebound, Ryland Duncan makes it his. He was not going to be denied, and then a whistle and a travel call
Evans
on Ryland Duncan.
Horrible.
And so it's going to go to Wartburg here in a tie game with 2:57 to play.
I don't get it. I didn't see it. I don't understand.
Landon Queenie's going to bring it into Blaylock. It's pitched and stolen by Keaton. Keaton races for it, but it's back out of bounds. Touch last by Oneida. Indians trying to turn it up a notch here in a tie game, and it's going to be Queenie to bring it in to Blaine Blaylock. 2:50 to play in the third. Blaylock across midcourt. It's going to be knocked away. A reach-in foul on Sam Bell here. That will be his first, team's fourth. Wartburg's got 5 team fouls, Oneida with 4. 2:49 to play in the third. We're tied at 35. Tanner Johnson lobs it into Hines. Back to Johnson. He steps back for a three. It's going to be no good, and it hits the wire. And it's going to be Oneida with the basketball in a tie game. 2:44 to play in the third. Can the Indians get over the hump here? Full court pressure.
Luckily, they've went a little bit cold shooting. Wartburg has.
Mason Keaton with the basketball. Trio of defenders sizing him up. He brings it into front court, pitches to Bell, who dumps it down to Bronner, backs in against Hines, puts the shot up, and scores. The Indians lead, and it's Hayden Bronner with 7, and Oneida leads by 2. Back the other way, Blaylock drives to the right corner. Bell defending. Blaylock trying to get away and walked with it. It's the good defense from Sam Bell, and a timeout is asked for by Wartburg. With 2:19 to play in the third, we'll take the break. Your score, it's Oneida 37, Wartburg 35.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. 2:19 to play in a third quarter that has seen Oneida overcome a 3-point halftime deficit, turn it into a 2-point lead, and they'll have the basketball with the lead for the first time since early in the first quarter.
Yeah, and we fought back. Wartburg's defense is still they're just hounding us all the way up and down the floor.
Rector brings it into Keaton. Oneida 37, Wartburg 35. Keaton, Rector, Bronner, Bell, and Duncan out there on the court now. They dump it in. Bronner makes the catch, turns on 3 defenders. He banks it in good. 9 points for Hayden Bronner. He's getting them at a big time. Back the other way, though. He loses Caleb Queenie. The three's no good. Bronner clears the rebound, though, to Mason Keaton. Oneida by 4. Keaton ahead to Sam Bell, who races down court for the layup. Good. Indians out of a Wartburg timeout on a 4-0 run, and now a 6-point lead. 41-35, hounding Tanner Johnson on the inbounds. He'll bring it up the left side. He'll weave through, takes a step, blocked away by Hayden Bronner. Oneida pushing it down court. Keaton takes it through the paint, flicks it up, no good, but draws the foul, and the Indians are flying right now. Keaton will go to the line for 2, and the foul will be against Blaylock, his second. What a series out of a Wartburg timeout. And now Oneida takes the timeout. Coach King going to ice the shooter with 1:31 to go in the third. Your score, Oneida 41, Wartburg 35.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. With 1:31 to play in the third quarter. Oneida with a 6-point lead, Mark, and Wartburg called the timeout when Oneida had taken a 2-point lead, and Oneida just expanded the lead out of that timeout. Now Mason Keaton's got 2 free throws. It's already a 6-point edge.
Mason, Sam Bell, Hayden Bronner.
Yep. The first free throw is short from Mason Keaton. Tonight he is 3 out of 6 from the line. Keaton's second free throw is going to be short. Rebound tipped, taken by Caleb Queenie. So still a 6-point Oneida lead. Here's Wartburg with the basketball late in the third. Queenie drives, baseline, lays it up short. Rebound tip by Hayden Bronner to Ryland Duncan, and now Mason Keaton. Going to bring it up the left side. Keaton pitches it to the left corner. Rector attacks the baseline. Bounce feed. Bronner. Good. Hayden Bronner has 11, and Oneida's lead is 8. Tanner Johnson with the basketball working against Rector. Brings it across the right side. Johnson driving through. Bumps into Bronner on the back pedal. Hits the shot, and the foul will be against Bronner. That's going to be his first. That is the first points, Mark.
Yeah.
As I look down for Tanner Johnson in the second half, he'll have a free throw here in a 6-point game.
Yeah, and he just decided, I've got to do something.
Yeah.
Tanner Johnson goes the length of the floor and goes up, hits the shot. I believe they probably would have got him for a charge if Hayden would have took the fall right there.
First free throw from Johnson is good. So he's 2 for 2 from the line. And now Lindbergh and Perry will check in for Keaton and Bell. With a minute to play in the third, Oneida leads by 5, 43-38. Indians will bring the ball in bounds to Jacob Perry. Perry in a near double team, pitches it back to Lindbergh. Lindbergh's across midcourt, back to Perry, and he's going to be called for a travel. Making that catch and taking 2 steps before putting the dribble down. It's caught the Indians a couple times this quarter.
It's caught them a bunch. They've called that on us 4 or 5 times.
So a 5-point game, and now Wartburg gets the basketball back. They will bring it inside rear court to Tanner Johnson. The regular season MVP, Johnson brings it up court. Pass goes over to Hines to the left corner. Caleb Queenie. Brandstetter posting on Bronner. Now the pitch. Queenie wants to drive. Pulls up from the elbow. It's too harsh. Rebound is going to be Perry. Oneida by 5. Perry on the run. Down court free throw line. Tipped from behind. It's a reach-in foul on Wartburg. And that is going to put Perry at the line for 1 and 1. I think it's Brandstetter.
I thought he pointed there.
That is his 4th.
Yeah, I thought they pointed at Tanner Johnson there, but you're right.
Perry will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. Jacob has not shot a free throw tonight, and Oneida's been, I hate to say it, but hit or miss, because it's true. The free throw from Perry, it's a hit. 6-point game. 33 seconds to play in the third. Oneida came into this quarter trailing by 3. Perry will have a chance to make it a 7-point game. Second free throw on the way from Jacob is good. 6 points for Jacob Perry. 45-38 Oneida. Here's Tanner Johnson with the basketball across midcourt. Works right, left. Tipped away by Lindbergh. Out to midcourt. Landon Queenie is going to have it and gets the timeout from his coach to save the possession with 23.8 seconds to play in the third. Your score is Oneida 45 and Wartburg 38.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball with 23.8 seconds to play in the third quarter. Wartburg will bring it inbounds, down 7. Johnson pulls up, free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound is going to be Rylan Duncan. He'll clear it away to Landon Lindbergh with 15 seconds to play in the third. Oneida slated to get it to start the fourth. Lindbergh guarded here by Johnson, and now Lindbergh has it tipped away, and we're going to have a foul call here against Tanner Johnson. I think for a moment it was going to be a 5-second call, but then he didn't have possession anymore. Tanner Johnson is called for his second, and Lindbergh will have a 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul on Wartburg.
And it took him a while to call it, but he had his hands all over him.
Free throw from Lindbergh is good. It's an 8-point Oneida lead with 7.9 seconds to play in the third. Here comes Xavier Shoemaker. Oneida by 8. Another free throw for Lindbergh. Wartburg will have it for 7.9, and then the Indians get it back to start the fourth. Free throw from Lindbergh, good. And Wartburg with 7.9 seconds. They're going to try to get it in. At midcourt, it's tipped and stolen by Perry. Bounce feed, though, and then Bronner reaches in and fouls Tanner Johnson here, but they're not in the bonus. That's the second foul from Bronner. That's only the 6th team foul.
And that was on Jacob Perry.
Oh, was
that on 23, yes.
My mistake. Thank you. His third. Now Wartburg will bring it in with 4.9 seconds to play in the third quarter. The inbounds, Quinny tips it, traveled with it. Wow.
They called it.
Yep, 3.4 seconds to play in the third. Now Oneida will bring it in from where? Side rear court. Can you get it a shot off here in 3.4 seconds? Oneida with a 9-point lead. They'll get the ball to start the fourth as long as there's not enough tie-up. Sam Bell to work the ball in bounds, gets it in. Lindbergh makes the catch, then lose the handle on it, and then Landon Queenie shot at the buzzer, won't go, and that's the end of 3. Your score after 3, it is Oneida 47 and Wartburg 38.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to Wartburg. It's the fourth and final quarter of the semifinals, the first semifinal of the night. District 3, top-seeded Oneida, 4th seed Wartburg. Here at Wartburg, Oneida leads 47-38, a 9-point edge. Indians trailed by 3 at the half. They had a 20-8 third quarter. And now they start the fourth with the basketball. 7:40 and ticking. Indians have Caden Rector, Landon Lindbergh, Rylan Duncan, Zeb Spradlin, and Mason Keaton on the court. For Wartburg, Matthew Thomas, Elijah Hines, Tanner Johnson, Blaine Blaylock and Stephen Jones. And here's Mason Keaton driving. Shot no good. Tip no good by Ryland Duncan. And Elijah Hines has it. Out of there with it up the left side. 7:20 to go. Hines pulls up at the three-point line. Beautiful pass down to Thomas for the shot. He can't get it to go as he was fouled. Matthew Thomas will have 2 free throws here. Mason Keaton will have his 3rd foul. And in games like this, Mark, that needs to be his last foul. We can't have Mason picking up a 4th.
No, we don't need it. He's played some with 4 fouls this year. He's a little bit of frustration foul, I think, right there by Mason.
9-point game. Matthew Thomas free throw rattles but goes, as Wartburg has now hit 3 out of 5 free throws. Oneida's been to the line a lot more tonight than the Bulldogs have. 19 trips to the line for the Indians. This is only the 6th free throw for Wartburg. It's no good. Rebound is going to be Ryland Duncan. He goes to Landon Lindbergh, and Lindbergh will bring it up against Blaylock. Into front court, batted away, but picked up by Caden Rector to Zeb Spradlin. 7 minutes to play. Oneida leads by 8. Trying to get to the championship game on Tuesday night. Keaton out to Rector. Rector on the drive through the paint, kicks it out. Spradlin deep, 2 good. Zeb Spradlin just inside 3-point range. He buried it, and it's a 10-point Oneida lead, their biggest of the game. 6:45 to play, and this is going to be Blaylock into front court. Pass to Jones. The ball's loose, picked up by Rector on the drive. Rector with Blaylock between him and the basket, takes it, lays it up, rolls good. Caden Rector for his first 2, and Oneida with a 12-point lead with 6.5 to play. 51-39. The Bulldogs look down court to Elijah Hines. Hines with the bounce feed. Thomas wants to drive the baseline, puts the shot up good. It was an attempt to draw a charge from Duncan that went awry, and now it's going to be a blocking foul as Landon Lindbergh catches the hip of Elijah Hines. That is the 9th team foul on Wartburg. So Oneida will walk to the other end with 6:17 to play, a 10-point lead of 51-41, and the front end of a 1-and-1 for Lindbergh. The key, though, every foul from here on out from Wartburg is going to be 2 free throws for Oneida. So if you can settle in and hit these, you can get to that district championship. Lindbergh's free throw is good.
Yeah, Lindbergh's been clutch pretty much all night.
Second free throw from Lindbergh. Good. What a clutch toss by Landon Lindbergh. 10 points for Landon tonight.
Yeah.
And Oneida leads by 12 with 6:17 to play. Blaine Blaylock with the basketball. Blaylock across the left side for the Bulldogs. He didn't pick it up. He's looking for Tanner Johnson. Can't get it to him. And now he tries to, and he just throws it out of bounds. He and Johnson miscommunicate, and this is a dangerous lull for Wartburg right now with 6:02 to play. Oneida with a chance to go for the kill, it feels like to me. Inbounds this to Caden Rector. Rector ahead to Jacob Perry. Perry looks to Ryland Duncan, who drives past Thomas, kicks it out. Rector steps left, puts up a 2, no good. Backside rebound. Perry couldn't get it to go. And the rebound is going to be Matthew Thomas. And now Tanner Johnson in transition, drives left, pulls up for the 2 and buries it. Wow. Indians miss a layup at one end. Tanner Johnson buries a big 2, cuts it back to 10. And now Mason Keaton with the basketball. Bounce feed across midcourt to Caden Rector. Oh, a risky pass over to Jacob Perry. And Oneida turns it over again. Might be tempted to get a timeout here with 5:28 to go, Mark.
Yeah, you need to calm them down there. But we're trying to move. We're trying to go too fast. We don't have to score. We've got time to set up for a good shot, and we're just moving too fast and making mistakes.
Blaylock the other way. Caleb Queenie to the right corner. Johnson puts up a 3. It's no good. And now on the rebound, Matthew Thomas takes it away from Keaton, and then Lindbergh tries to go down and get to it, but they're going to say he commits a foul in doing so, and it's going to put Matthew Thomas at the free throw line for 1-and-1.
Way to battle, Matthew Thomas, getting in there to get that rebound.
He's a big stocky guy. There's a lot to deal with down in the lane.
Yeah.
His team's down 10, and he's got the front end of a 1-and-1. It's a big shot. Thomas, couple of tosses, puts it up there. Good. Wow. clutch free throw from Matthew Thomas. He's got 8.
Yeah, and he stepped to the line a minute ago and drained 2. So he's pretty solid from the line.
Back to single digits for the big man. It's 53-44, a 9-point lead. Second toss from Thomas. Looks like he could hit them all day. He knocked them both down. Now he'll get a rest. Tanner Brandstetter returns to the floor with 4 fouls. 5:11 to play. Oneida's lead has been trimmed to 8. 53-45. The Indians will bring it in against pressure. They get into Caden Rector, who races up court on the left side. Bounce feed. They work it back over to Lindbergh, and now Keaton. 5 minutes to go. Keaton guarded by Johnson. Starts right, goes left, bounce feed, Rector. Rector back out top, Rylan Duncan now around to Lindbergh. Picked up by Blaylock. He dumps it down, Rector. Then he turns to pass it to Duncan, and miscommunication. It's an 8-point game, but here comes Wartburg. Tanner Johnson into the paint, scoops the shot up, no good. Rebound tipped up by Keaton, taken by Rector, and now his pass tipped, but it's going to be Duncan with the fortuitous placement. Comes up with it and now pitches it to Rector, who fires into Perry for the layup. Good, but he called for the charge and his 4th foul. So Perry picks up his 4th with 4:31 to go. It's an 8-point game, 53-45.
Mark, I'll say it so you don't have to. That was terrible. That was a bad call.
Thank you.
You can't slide in underneath them like that.
Yeah, well, Evans thinks you can.
Well,
he's blind.
The Indians are going to take a timeout here with 4:31 to play and an 8-point lead. And an appearance in the district championship game on the line. We take the break. Your score, it is Oneida 53, Wartburg 45.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Welcome back to Wartburg. 4:31 to play. 53-45 is the score. 8-point lead for the Oneida Indians out of an Oneida timeout. Wartburg with the basketball. This is going to be the pass ahead to Elijah Hines. Hines for the Bulldogs picks it up in the corner, pitches to a wide open Caleb Queenie for 3, but it's an air ball. Rebound, Hines wants to take it back up. Shot blocked by Bronner. The follow by Brandstetter is good. We have a 6-point game. The Bulldogs climbing back in as Oneida brings it in to Lindbergh. Lindbergh with the bounce feed. Keaton. Keaton tries to work around Blaylock, and we're going to have a blocking foul on Blaine Blaylock. And as we mentioned, Mark, with 4 minutes to go, Oneida moves into the double bonus. If you can hit your free throws, you should be able to get to a championship game.
Yep.
Keaton has missed 3 in a row. He is 3 out of 7 from the line. We need Mason to lock in right here.
Yeah, and they're doing a good job of turning up the intensity on defense. You know, they had us. Mason gets it outside and starts racing up the sideline with it, but they're putting the pressure on us and causing us to make a few mistakes. We've had 4 turnovers here in the fourth quarter.
Keaton with a 6-point game makes it a 7-point game. For Mason, he's got 12 points.
Stephen Jones.
Yeah, Old Mace usually pretty clutch.
It's a 7-point contest, 54-47. Next free throw from Keaton, good. Nothing but net. That's locking in right there. Now it's going to be Wartburg to bring it up. Down 8, Blaylock with the basketball, works down to the left baseline, circles through, pitches out to Jones, who steps back for a 3, no good. Rebound is going to be Lindbergh. Landon looking down court, now works around Blaylock across midcourt with 3:40 to play. Lindbergh bounce feed, Bronner for the layup, good. Lindbergh the assist, Bronner the finish. He's got 13. Oneida's back up by 10. 3.5 to play. Here's Johnson trying to answer at the other end. His shot banks in, good. And a timeout requested by the Bulldogs. 3:28 to play. Your score, I don't think that score's right. I think it's Oneida by 7, isn't it? Is it? It's not 9, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll take the break. It's Oneida 57, Wartburg 48.
odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
You was Miss Bobcat.
Welcome back. 3:28 to play. Out of a Wartburg timeout, Oneida has an 8-point lead. The scoreboard was wrong. It's 57-49, not 57-48. So it's an 8-point Oneida lead. It'll be Indians basketball. Both teams are in the double bonus. Coach Jacob King having a word with the official over there, who he's had a few disagreements with, trying to get a smile out of him, trying to get a call out of him. That's what he's trying to do. It's going to be Caden Rector to bring it in bounds to Mason Keaton. Keaton, a blocking foul on Caleb Queenie that could have gone either way.
He didn't put his arm out. Queenie's
going to have his first foul, and Mason Keaton will walk to the other end and shoot two with 3:26 to play. Free throws. Oneida by 8. Keaton with a pair here. The first one's on the way. It's short. Mason will have a second toss. Elijah Hines checks in for Caleb Queenie.
Yeah, these are big. Mason hit two.
Winner plays in the championship Tuesday.
Just a minute ago, and here goes. There it is.
This one's good from Keaton.
Yeah.
It's a 9-point game. Wartburg, meanwhile, needs to score on just about every trip. Blaylock sees a lane, drives. It's blocked away by Hayden Bronner, and it's Brandstetter saving it into Hines, who finds Johnson for a three, but it's no good. Rebound is going to be Blaylock, and he's going to be fouled by Landon Lindberg on a push. Blaylock will shoot 2 free throws. Landon Lindberg will pick up his third. It was good pressure by Landon, but it was a risky move, and it turns into a foul, and Blaylock will have a pair of tosses.
That's just a hustle foul there by Landon Lindberg, man. He's played his heart out tonight.
Free throw from Blaylock is good. You just don't want to stop the clock
at all
and put them at the line.
No.
With 3:12 to go, it's an 8-point game.
No, you got to keep them off the line. You just play good defense. Don't foul them.
58-50, second toss from Blaylock. Rattles, no good. Rebound is going to be Duncan. He calmly clears it now to Caden Rector, who draws a crowd in rear court. He spins, looks ahead. Perry drives, dishes to Bronner. Bronner's shot. He had to double clutch it. It's no good. Rebound is going to be Tanner Johnson. 8-point game. Here's Johnson into front court, working against Rector, works to the free throw line, pulls up for the jumper and buries it. Tanner Johnson has 21 in this game, and now Rylan Duncan's going to work it inbounds. He lobs it ahead. Caden Rector makes the catch, bounce feed. He finds Bronner, and he's fouled on the way to the basket. Tanner Johnson has picked up his third foul, and it will be Hayden Bronner. And that's a no-harm foul, really, Mark, because he was going to lay it up and in.
Yeah.
So now Johnson makes him work for it in a 6-point game.
Yeah, good heads-up play by Johnson. Good foul right there. You know, maybe he misses one of these.
Hayden's free throw is off.
Yeah.
But now Johnson, that's his third foul, and that's a man that they don't want to pick up his fourth. Just like Oneida doesn't want Keaton to pick up his fourth. Second free throw from Bronner, good. So Hayden with 14 in the game, and Oneida by 7 with 2 minutes and 35 seconds to play. Here's Wartburg on another big trip offensively. Blaylock hands it off to Johnson. Johnson circles off the pick, through the paint, lays it off the glass. Good, and he's fouled. Tanner Johnson gets the 2. He's going to get a free throw, and the foul is going to be, I think, against Hayden Bronner. That will be Hayden's second, and Oneida wants a timeout in a 5-point game. Wartburg at the line when we return. 2:29 to play. Your score, Oneida 59, Wartburg 54.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Wartburg with 2 minutes and 29 seconds remaining in this semifinal, in regulation anyway. It is Oneida 59, Wartburg 54. And we come out of this timeout that Oneida took with Wartburg's Tanner Johnson at the free throw line. He's in there with 23 of Wartburg's 54, Mark.
Yep.
He was the regular season MVP, and he's showing you why, and he's making a case for the tournament MVP with this. Free throw's good. He's got 24 now. Oneida's going to bring it in a 4-point game. 59-55. Bounce feed is in to Keaton, who spins. Now he's going to get up the left side. Double teamed here. Keaton pitches it over to Duncan. Duncan ahead to Jacob Perry. Back to Duncan. And now he gets it to Keaton. Whoa, that was shaky. And now Keaton works with the basketball. Spins off the defense. Hesitates, driving through. A blocking foul is going to put Keaton at the free throw line. Elijah Hines picks up his third. And Keaton will go to the line in a 4-point game with 2:21 to go.
Big time trouble getting it, across midcourt. They're doing a great job.
Them making a shot is bad enough, but it also means they're going to set up their press, and that's almost worse than them making a shot.
You're right.
Free throw's good from Keaton. That makes it 60-55, although they haven't updated the score just yet. Second toss is good. And now it's 61-55. Down court, going to be Jones with the basketball. Clock still shows 60-55. Let's hope that doesn't become a problem as Johnson gets deep in the paint, forces one up, and gets it to go. There they've got it. 61-57 on the make. Oneida gets it into Lindbergh. Lindbergh looking out ahead, finds Rector. Rector into front court, bounce feed. It's going to be Bronner. Shot off, rolls off, rebound is Brandstetter, and then a foul on Landon Lindbergh. That's going to be his fourth, and it will put Blaylock at the line for 2 in a 4-point game.
It was, but why are we in such a big hurry to get a shot off down here? Calm them down, slow them down, run some time. Lord have mercy.
1:55 to play. Trying to play for a championship game. The first free throw from Blaylock is short. Rylan Duncan returns to the lineup here. Duncan in. He has no fouls in this game. He'll stand in. Blaylock will have a second free throw to try to cut it to a one-possession game. He does. And then Blaylock will exit because he's got 3 fouls. They bring Caleb Queenie in. They're going to play this pressure defense. Here comes the no fun part. Caden Rector will work it into Mason Keaton, who spins away from Jones. Now gets past Johnson. Now bounce feed ahead. It's going to be Perry. Perry will circle back out like he finally wanted, Mark. The Indians will slow it down a little bit here. Keaton in a double team, spins, looks for help, and gets to Rylan Duncan, and now Jacob Perry with 1:35 to play. Oneida by 3, and this is going to be Caden Rector as the Indians try to milk it down, and then we're going to have a foul out near midcourt. This will be Tanner Johnson, Mark, his fourth. Caden Rector goes to the line for a big 2 free throws, but that is the 4th foul on Tanner Johnson with 1:31 to play. Oneida by 3.
And they've hounded Mason every time he's got the basketball. They've double teamed him, triple teamed him.
Rector misses that first free throw. Still a 3-point game. Trying to make it a 2-possession game. Caden Rector. The free throw is on the way. Good. He's got 3 in the game. 62-58, Oneida by 4 with less than a minute and a half to play. Here's Blaylock into front court on the left side, goes behind the back, drives down near the baseline, now kicks it back out. Tanner Johnson, he works to the baseline, steps through, hooks the shot up there. No good. Rebound is going to be Lindbergh. Rector out ahead to Perry. Oneida's in front court with a 4-point lead. Perry rips it across to Landon Lindbergh, who then goes to Mason Keaton, but not before he's fouled by Stephen Jones. Jones with his second, and now Lindbergh will go to the line for 2. Landon has 10 points in the game, and Oneida leads by 4 with 1:08 to play.
Just about got a walk called on us right there, I thought.
I was worried. Free throw from Lindbergh is good. Landon's doing a nice job here. Makes it a 5-point game. with 1:08 to play. Lindbergh, what a big free throw. He's hit 6 straight, standing in there with nobody to rebound it. And now with 1 minute to go, Wartburg down 6 with the basketball. Tanner Johnson trying to get himself open, puts up a 3. It's going to be no good. The rebound is plucked away by Mason Keaton. Now with 55 seconds to play, Keaton looks ahead to Perry. He gets it into front court, and then we've got a whistle and a foul on Blaine Blaylock. That's his 4th. So the foul trouble starting to mount up on Wartburg's players, even if they're able to climb back in. There's a lot of foul trouble with them. Perry goes to the line for 2 tosses. He can make it a 3-possession game if he can hit one of them, and it's good. Now with 50 seconds to play, Oneida's free throws. Lindbergh, Perry helping the Indians to try to pull away here, trying to make it an 8-point game. Perry's shot no good, but he gets his rebound because it comes off long. Oneida had nobody in there to rebound, but it came off to Perry on the left side, and now Lindbergh circling out, goes to Keaton, and now he's going to be fouled by Blaylock, and that's it for Blaylock. They had Blaylock and Johnson on the floor. Johnson couldn't foul. Blaylock couldn't foul, but Johnson said, I can't, you're going to have to do it. And Blaylock fouls out in this game. And it'll put Mason Keaton at the line for 2. And what a plan and a job of executing by Joe Lane and his team. They led 30-27 at the half. Oneida with a big third quarter, but now the Indians' first free throw from Keaton pushes it out to 8 with 40 seconds to go. And now 9 with 40.6 seconds, Mark.
Yeah, and what a terrible thing for Wartburg down there with Jacob. The only one down there gets the rebound.
Tanner Johnson's shot is no good. Oneida gets the rebound. They'll take it back the other way. Keaton on the way to the basket is going to be fouled on the floor by Caleb Queenie with 27.9 seconds remaining. The mystery of this one evaporating quickly. Oneida with a 9-point lead and 27.9 seconds to play. The Indians appear to have survived the Wartburg run, although this first free throw is no good from Mason Keaton. Oneida trying to secure a spot in the championship game. Keaton's second free throw is good. One more miss by Wartburg. If Oneida can get the rebound, he'll do it. Here's Johnson down court. Johnson steps back, a 3, no good. Rebound tipped. Rector has it in a 10-point game, and Oneida will see Wartburg surrender here as the Indians bring it into front court. A well-played game by both teams. The Indians stayed mentally strong and get the win here at Wartburg. We take the break. As we tell you the final score, the Indians are headed to the District 3A Championship game Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Your final, Oneida 68, the Wartburg Bulldogs 58.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Oh, I guess. We were 26 to 39. Oh, welcome back. Little inside there.
Yeah.
Little preview of what may be to come there. That's the Oneida Indians get the win here tonight. Indians in the semifinal over the Wartburg Bulldogs, 58 for Wartburg, 68 for Oneida. Mark, the Indians trailed by 3 at the half, but a 20-8 run in the third quarter keyed Oneida to the lead, one they didn't surrender. Wartburg threatened, but Oneida didn't surrender.
Yeah, my hat's off to Wartburg Bulldogs, Joe Lane. He done a fantastic job of game planning our Oneida Indians, and my hat is off to them, and they played a great game. Defensively, they gave us fits. That full court pressure just gave us fits, and we turned the ball over 14 times, and we had problems with it, but we settled down in the second half and was able to make a few shots and went 21 of 44 from the field, and did a good job in the second half of stretching out the lead. Ended up with a 10-point victory. Great job by the Indians.
All right, so we'll recap the scoring when we come back. We'll take another break for our sponsors and tell you the Indians win this one by 10. It's Oneida 68 and Wartburg 58.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Wartburg. The Oneida Indians with the victory here tonight, 68-58. They will play in the championship game Tuesday night at 8. Who will they play? Well, that's going to be settled here in this second semifinal. Sunbright warming up to our left. Oliver Springs warming up to our right. Coach Wesley Rather and his Bobcats finished second, beat the Indians a week ago. Coach Kevin Honeycutt's Sunbright Tigers gave the Indians all they wanted, and they have split with Oliver Springs. This should be a good one getting ready to take place here in Wartburg. For the Oneida game, it was a 3-point deficit for the Indians as Wartburg pretty much controlled things after the late first quarter on into the second. Took a 30-27 lead at halftime, and I remember we said feels fortunate that it's just 3. But the Indians have a big 20-8 run in the third quarter and are able to finish from the free throw line. They got there 39 times tonight. 68-58 the final. First for Wartburg, it was Tanner Johnson, the regular season MVP. Showed why. He had 12 in the first half, 12 in the second half, 3 for 3 from the line, controlled the tempo for the Bulldogs and scored 24, the only double-digit score for the Bulldogs. 9 points from Matthew Thomas. He did a great job off the bench, hit big free throws in the second half to keep his team in it. Stephen Jones had the big surprise in the first half, 8 points, a pair of threes to help Key Wartburgs pull away from Oneida early. Blaine Blaylock, 2 for 4 from the line with 5 points. 4 points from Tanner Brandstetter, a 3 from Elijah Hines in the second half, a 3 from Caleb Quinney in the first half. Bulldogs only got to the line 13 times here at home tonight, Mark, and hit 8 of 13, and they are now 7-19 and headed to the consolation game 6:30 on Tuesday night, played right here on their home floor. The Oneida Indians with 68 points. They were led tonight by Mason Keaton. Mason had 11 of his 19 from the free throw line, where he was 11 of 17. It was Jacob Perry, who had 7 points in this one, 3 of 4 from the line, 12 points from Landon Lindbergh. He hit some huge free throws down the stretch, 2 front ends of 1-and-1. Jacob Perry had another front end of 1-and-1, and they hit all 6 of those. The Indians needed it to pull away. Lindbergh was 6 of 7 from the line, on the way to 12 points. Hayden Brawner came off the bench, his usual stellar self defensively and offensively. He comes up with 14 points, 2 for 3 from the line. It was 4 points each for Ryland Duncan and Zeb Spradlin, 3 points for Caden Rector and Xavier Shoemaker, and 2 points for Sam Bell. The Indians, 39 free throws. They connected on 26 of those opportunities and got their 18th victory here tonight as Oneida moves to 18-8 and moves to the championship game on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. Quick break, and when we return, Coach Jacob King, your final score once again, Oneida 68, Wartburg 58.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Wartburg. The Oneida Indians, 10-point victors over the Wartburg Bulldogs here tonight. Coach Jacob King joins us now. Coach King, the Indians had all they wanted from Coach Joe Lane's Bulldogs, trailed by 3 at the half, and it felt pretty fortunate to be within 3 at that point.
Exactly. We missed 11 in the first half, 11 or 12 two-footers. Wartburg, give them all the credit. I mean, they were hitting shots. And when they hit shots on this floor, they're not the worst team in the district, guys, okay? But you could tell that we were off for a week. We hadn't played. Practice has been light, shooting, going over some stuff. Won't happen no more. We'll be getting after it, be a war every day at practice, but found a way to win. Big Zeb, Landon, got some stomach problems going on. Zeb, I did everything I do to keep him from throwing up in the locker room at halftime. Landon the same way. Hit us at the wrong time, but we survived. But, you got to give Joe and them credit. They had guys that didn't hit shots on us all year, hit shots. I don't know if it was number 14. One of them guys hit
Jones in the first half. Yeah, he had 8, 2 threes.
And that's all he had in the first half. And 32 is going to get his. He ended up having 24 tonight. Probably most of them in the second half are pretty balanced.
It was balanced 12.
But see the difference that all this scoring in this half, and then it was him by himself pretty much in the second half.
And you kind of kept him quiet in the third quarter when you made your move.
We did.
You outscored him 20-8 coming out of the locker room.
The reason we won the ball game, we had, according to our stats, I think we had 49 rebounds or 39 to their 16. Something like that.
Wow.
And Ryland Duncan had 12 or 13 of those.
Yeah. And I'll tell you something, hell, we hadn't played. We were missing easy ones to start the game out.
Yeah.
And, but we survived, and that's what this time of year is about, surviving. You know, we got here and it was 50 below zero in this gym. It's cold, man.
Yes, it was.
And, but you know what? That's why everybody respects Joe Lane, because of what he puts on the floor. No matter how bad of a season he has, it gets tournament time, he gets in the Big Four, he's going to find a way to win. He's going to do his best. And just glad we found a way to. We got to learn how to, when we beat the press, even though we think we got to lay up, back it out sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be okay.
And you know what, though? Last week, Red hit them, okay? And he just got to be smart. Not just him. There's others.
Well, he only missed 3.
Yeah, but they's at crucial times. No, I love him. I love him to death.
Hit 6.
I know he did.
I'm just saying.
I'm not going to referee. I'm not going to referee nothing here.
But you're right, and we was talking about that. We would get down here and think we had to hurry up and go make a shot when we should have just turned around and killed some time.
12, 13?
Yeah.
And
we decided that we needed to run down there and try to do something with it.
And, you know, we talked about all week switching screens, especially when 32 come off the screen. Anytime he went over there, they was coming off 2 screens. Guess what? I don't care who you're guarding. Let's double him.
Yeah, boy.
And I don't know. Who led us tonight?
You were led by Mason tonight. He had 19.
What was our scoring tonight?
Well, I had it out there for you. It was 19 for Mason, 14 for Hayden, and then 12 from Landon. Those big front ends of 1-and-1,
yes. Coach.
Landon twice and once from Jacob Perry on your 1-and-1s in the second half.
They hadn't lifted since Tuesday. That's a lot to do with it.
Yeah. And Landon and Limburg, it seemed like as the flow of the game went, they would get on a little run, and then Landon seemed like he would cut in the paint, man, and he would hit a big shot to kind of settle things down for us.
Exactly. He did.
Yeah.
But you could just tell the first 2 minutes of the game, my guys sucking air out there. You know what I mean? They were winded, and it's from being off from a week.
So, you got Sunbright and Oliver Springs. You're going to have to play one of them Tuesday. Do you feel like one's a worse matchup for you?
Yes.
And that is?
Oliver Springs.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Both these teams can beat us, and, you know, I don't know who's going to win. So that's why I'm going to stay here and watch it. We'll be prepared. I bet you we'll come out. We better come out and start better than we did tonight. Okay, if we start like that tonight against one of these two, it'll be over quick.
Yeah.
But you know they get us up and down game, and we like to play that. But if you'll notice and go watch it, or if you can, we'll beat the press, and then we're still sped up on the half court. When I know if we'll just slow, they can't guard us. We got too many spots, but we'll live and learn. Hey, it's better to win ugly than lose.
That's
You're right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we're doing this with sophomores. I mean, I had 3 sophomore guards out on the floor. No, I tell you what, I had 4 counting Big Red.
You sure did.
And, you know, they're the future, but they're doing it right now. And I know you guys want to get out of here. If you got, I want to thank the crowd that came out and everybody listening at home. Thank my Lord and Savior as always for saving my soul and giving me the opportunity to work with these young men. And I'm pleading for the town of Oneida to come down here Tuesday night. Make this place like a home atmosphere for us.
All right. We'll see you 8 o'clock in a championship. How about that?
Thank you all very much.
All right, Coach. Thank you. We'll take a break, or we won't take a break. We're just going to cut on out of here. Your final thoughts, Mark?
Man, I'm just really proud of our team and Coach Jacob King. He, you know, like he said, we had a week off, coming off a big loss to Oliver Springs like that, and just to come out and we overcome some adversity in the first half and reel this thing in, a lot like what the Lady Indians did last night. And we're both in the championship game, and that's all that matters.
Found a way.
Yep.
Our next broadcast will be Monday night, 8 o'clock, as the Lady Indians try to win their 3rd district championship in a row. They have the opportunity, but they'll have to do it against a team that they lost to twice this year. Coach Ronnie Wilson's Coalfield Lady Yellow Jackets. That's what we'll have for you starting about 7:45 Monday night. Then the Oneida Indians in the championship Tuesday night at 7:45. Who will they play? It's about to settle between Sunbright and Oliver Springs right here, right now. Watch your Twitter feed, your Facebook feed to see who that is. We're going to thank you for joining us. We're going to thank Ben Garrett for being here with us, Greg Bond for working his magic back home as he always does. Kevin Akers rejoins us on Monday night. For Mark Matthews, this is Tim Smith saying thanks for joining us. The Oneida Indians defeat the Wartburg Bulldogs 68-58 here in the semifinals of the District 3A tournament at Wartburg. and the Indians will play for a championship Tuesday at 8. And you heard it all right here on the Independent Herald Sports Network.
Officials tonight.